Hi, I'm Chrane. There's another Mortal Kombat trailer just came out. Official Rulers of Outworld trailer. Luckily, I managed to find a link without ever seeing the thumbnail because they like to show the new characters in the thumbnail. So, no spoilers so far. Rulers of Outworld makes me think of two specific characters, but will it be them? I don't know. Let's dive into this. I've been so happy with everything I've seen from Mortal Kombat 1 so far. It's like what, 3 weeks away? I'm so excited. I can't wait to play this. Just main it up with my boys Kenshi and Smoke. I cannot wait for this game. It's looking so nice. Let's get into it, shall we? See what they have for us. Netherrealm.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealmers.
All our realms are at peace.
There are
Shao Kahn.
Outworlders who would prefer us.
That was
to
the
be at
centaur.
war. General Shao.
Oh!
Victor of the Tavarian War.
General Shao, okay.
Of the Quatan Plains.
Ooh!
All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
Dude. Was that Sindel? Am I crazy? Dude, Shao looks...
You would consign us to endless war.
Oh, it is Sindel.
Then be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort?
His father,
Do
huh?
not forget that, General.
That's Sindel. Dude, Shao Kahn is... Oh, General Shao has horns now. That was Motaro. So it was a centaur that I saw in the crowd. Okay. Motaro!
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy. To continue the tournament that he founded
Man,
with
poor
Lord Liu
Gerard.
Kang.
He keeps
Empress
dying.
Sindel.
Let us meet your
Is it
champion.
Jared or
Earthrealm's
Gerard? I don't
champion
know.
is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Ah!
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He looks
He
terrifying.
has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
Interesting.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
So Raiden is the new champion. Okay.
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Shao looks crazy, dude. He looks fast as well, which I must say is very surprising. That's a familiar move there. Was that Shujinko? Did they bring back Shujinko for this game? Damn. Whoa. No. Hell no. Hell no.
Who's your queen?
What the hell? What the hell? Dude. Also, like, what the hell was that fatality? Is she the first... Nope, not that image. Where is it? There. Is she the first person to actually have dialogue in her fatality? Has that happened before? I don't know. I might be crazy. Who knows? That stood out to me, though, but I might be wrong. She looks like Medusa. Not the Greek myth, but the Inhuman, as in Marvel, Medusa. With the giant hair. I gotta say, Shao Kahn, I gotta get used to saying General Shao, because apparently he's no longer a Kahn. Because they fused Outworld and Edenia, I'm guessing? Like, why is she on the throne of Outworld? I guess they're one. They just keep removing different realms. Just making it Earthrealm versus Outworld, I guess. That is simpler, but... eh. He looks crazy. Those horns... like, they're absolutely a choice, I'll say. But I do prefer this look over the... Lizard Dragon Man from 11. Like, he looked incredible in his gear in 11, but with his helmet off, he looked terrible to me. So I'll take this. Like, he's still a scaly Dragon Man, as you can see on his arms, and, you know, the giant horns. But I think I prefer this design. He looks intimidating as hell. So, yeah, I'm cool with the new design. It sounds like he still has the same voice actor from 11. And I'm hoping we get to hear him say another wife in this. Like he kept saying in 11 Aftermath the entire time. Wife! The whole time. I don't know why I found that funny when I played through it, but he said it so many times and so aggressively. I thought it was really funny. Yeah, when we saw this, I was like, colors all around her match Li Mei, but she does look different, so I don't think this is Li Mei. Looks like she's sitting on a throne. Is this Sindel? Maybe? Like, I honestly expected Sindel to not be in this whatsoever. But here she is.
Grateful for his service.
Does she still...
All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
Does she still have the same voice actor as well? Sounds a lot like the 11 voice. Interesting.
Victor of the Tavarian War.
Okay, so we actually do see him in a helmet. Interesting. And it absolutely does look a lot like the old helmet as well, so... And then you get the horns from his actual head instead of the helmet. That's pretty neat.
Of the Quatan.
Man, look at that. That's intimidating. Him running up like that. Shit. The Motaro hanging out. Dude, look at him. So cool. He looked scary in this. Like, he looked fast.
All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
I expected him to be real slow, but like... I don't know, man. Oh, God. When I watch a trailer, I have a real hard time catching all the moves they make the first time I watch it. That looked so painful. When he dropped him on the axe and stepped on him, that's disrespectful. Man, his horns are huge.
This war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Wife!
Did not your
Who is he fighting here? Is it just the Umgadi? Or is it someone we know?
Your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort. Do not forget that, General.
And then she kicks the snot out of him. What? That's a funny projectile, whipping her hair around. Shooting. Motaro, by the way, as a cameo, is the perfect way to have him implemented in a Mortal Kombat game. Because how the hell do you ever make him a playable character again? I'm not the right person to answer that question, I'll tell you that much. But having him as a cameo, great idea. Great idea. Really funny. It's just a good solution to a problem I didn't really think about that much. a problem I was unaware of. But now that we do have him, I'm glad he's here. Because, like, most of what I know about Motaro is from the movie. Because, you know, since I started with 9, all I've seen him do is get killed on a bridge. And nothing else. And then every other thing I've seen about him is from the old 90s movies. So I'm just curious to see what role he plays in all this. Because from the beginning of this, we see him in the story. Like when they're walking down the streets, you see him in the back here. This is the... You know, this is the centaur I probably was meant to see first, but I did not see him until just now when I rewound the footage. I locked eyes with this over here immediately. This just went past my sight. I just did not even register that there was another centaur on screen. But I saw this one.
There are Outworld.
And I'm assuming this is Motaro. So we have a female Shao Kahn. Forearms, tiny horns. Pretty cool. An interesting choice making Raiden be like the new Liu Kang. And Liu Kang be the new Raiden. Like, it makes a lot of sense. But, like, Raiden is probably one of the characters I care about the least in all of Mortal Kombat. With the redesign, I'm curious to see what they do with him. I hope they make... Like, he's going to be a completely new character. So I'm really curious to see what they do with him. But I'm going to miss Richard Epcar's voice. That's for sure. Because that man is involved in every NRS game. So... It's going to be weird not having him around. And I hope he plays someone else.
Would prefer us to be at war.
General Shao.
General
Victor
Shao.
of the Tavarian War. Endless war.
It's cool, man.
We gather once again.
I've never been a big Sindel fan. You know, I've never been a big Edenian fan overall. Like, I think Rain is kind of cool, but otherwise I haven't really ever cared about the Edenians at all. I guess Ermac is technically like an ex-Edenian and a bunch of other millions of souls, but like, I'm just not into the aesthetic of Edenia, really. I think that's my main issue. Like, the characters are fine. I just, like, Kitana is like a, she's always around. She's like a reliable main roster character to be like, yeah, Kitana's always here. And then Melina is like a bit of a wild card, which can be kind of fun sometimes. But like, they don't really, I don't know. I think the aesthetic is like my main issue with Edenia overall, because the characters themselves are fine. It's just, I don't know. The aesthetic of Edenia never spoke to me really. And the more they make Rain look like a wizard or all this stuff and less like a ninja, the less interested I am in Rain. Like, his best design is MK9. And then 11. 10, 1. It's probably my order for Rain. 9 is undefeated, though. 9 is peak Rain. He's so awesome in that. So good. So such a well-designed character. I'm talking aesthetically, not gameplay-wise. Because I don't know enough about his gameplay in 9 to speak on that. Yeah. Like, Sindel, cool. Great addition. I heard people loved playing her in 11, so I'm happy for them that she's back. We need all these fun, solid characters in the roster, so I'm happy they're happy.
Once again, to honor my late husband.
Let's see about this
Legacy.
gang right here, because I have a vague memory of there being like a dude coming through the portal that I didn't recognize.
To continue
Let's see if we spot someone here.
tournament that
This is dude right here that bows down.
to honor my late husband's legacy. To continue the tournament.
So are all the guys in the back just random people from the temple? Or is there someone... It's this guy, right? This is the guy that was standing behind them in the opening
Founded
that we
with
still
Lord
can't see. They're doing this on purpose.
Empress Sindel,
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion, is raided, Your Majesty.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
It's you that's bulky, my man.
Victor.
And then the horrifying fatality at the end. that was great. That was a great trailer. I'm, yeah, very happy with that. I have no idea how many characters are left to be announced, though. We've seen quite a few by this point. Like, how many are left? Do we have the entire roster yet? I don't know. Give me more. I'm not happy until I see, I don't know, Tremor. Give me Tremor. Why not? I think he was in the... he's supposed to be a DLC cameo, I think. I think I remember reading that in like a press release they did. So I guess I will get Tremor, now that I actually think about it. But yeah, that's everything for me. That's all I have to say. That looked great. Shao Kahn looks terrifying. General Shao looks terrifying gameplay-wise and aesthetically. He looks absolutely horrifying. Sindel, not my type of character, but I'm really happy she's in here for the people that love playing her. And I hope that she lives up to the high standard she set in 11, because she was a monster in that game. Yeah, cool cameo as well. Motaro. That was fun. I think that's it. I think that's everything. That was good. 3 weeks. Can't wait. I cannot wait for this game. It looks so good. Give it to me now.